critical. Never will I slave for your respect. Jesus Christ paid his life for your blatant disrespect. I say Jesus should never
chances, I gave you chances, I gave you chances, I gave you chances. You won't fuck with me, you won't fuck with me. I gave you chances, I gave you chances, I gave you chances, I gave you chances. You won't fuck with me, you won't fuck with me. Spend a couple bands though, get you off my mantle. Tried to fight it, but couldn't deny it. You're the reason that I got these trust issues. The next girl that I get with ain't gon' have a clue. She dealing with a toxic that's looking for a shorty with some nice figure. Can't believe I let her make me feel this way. My family and friends told me to leave you alone, but now I'm here making this song. Girl, you did me so wrong. Try to pick up all the pieces, move on. I gave you chances, I gave you chances, I gave you chances, I gave you chances. You won't fuck with me, you won't with me, you won't with me, you won't me. I gave you chances, I gave you chances, I gave you chances, I gave you chances. You won't fuck with me, you won't with me, you won't with me, you won't me. I gave you chances, I gave you chances, I gave you chances, I gave you chances. You won't fuck with me, you won't with me, you
Hey, what's up, everybody? This your boy T Harris, man, coming to you live from the station, man, 201 Church Lane, Hot Mix VA Radio. And we got a special guest in the building, man. We got my girl Jolicia Ward, man.
Hey, hi, everybody.
Representing for District 99, man. And she's here to tell y'all a little bit about herself and what she's got going on and what she's trying to do in the community. Some good things, some big things. So we want y'all to tune in and listen up, and we're going to get to know our girl from the District 99 right here, Jolicia. What's up?
Absolutely. Hey, how you guys doing?
All right. How your day going so far?
It's good. I'm blessed. I've been out in D.C. It's been a busy day, but I thank God that I'm here today with you guys. And I'm just excited to share what I'm about and what I stand for and what I plan on bringing to this district.
Definitely.
Yes.
So tell us a little bit about yourself. Like, where you from originally?
Yeah, so originally I'm born and raised in Philadelphia.
But
I did come to Virginia 8th grade. So I've been in Virginia ever since, went to college in Virginia and traveled around the world, but I'm glad I'm back here in Virginia in this district. So,
okay.
Yep.
What part of VA was you in, though? I need to know.
Hampton Roads.
Hampton. Okay. 757, man. What up?
7 in the building.
What's good, y'all?
Guys?
Definitely, man. So, I mean, what got you into where you at now? Like, what got you into wanting to,
Yeah, absolutely. I know we all have a journey that leads us into running for office. Mine is a little bit different. Mine honestly started out, I worked 7 years for the federal government. And I went to school, had my bachelor's in communication, went back to school, got my master's from Stratford University in entrepreneurial management. And my last year working for the government, it's kind of when everything started unraveling with the George Floyd situation. And I honestly had to tap in and realize that I had some things at that point that I really haven't healed from. And so when I was 17, I lost a friend of mine to a Virginia Beach police officer, and his family was stripped 15 years without justice.
Oh man, that's
right.
That's
so 32 days after George Floyd, I had reached out to them and I was like, hey, listen, like, this is gonna sound absolutely insane, but I think that we should jump in and actually fight for justice for your loved one. And, you know, they were 100% on board because they were left with absolutely anything. And so going through this journey of helping this family through justice is actually what led me to legislation.
That's cool. I mean, a lot of people need that too. Some people need that push. Some people need that pull. You know what I mean? So
absolutely. They need somebody to come in, and they just need somebody that's just going to be like a voice for them, more like an advocate. So I came in on a nonprofit sector. I was an advocate for them. I did a petition for them and a GoFundMe for them. And then I started working with legal, and legal honestly led me into working with some amazing delegates here in the Commonwealth because there were some things that they had went through that I personally felt like, and his family felt like, that should have been against the law.
That's right. Okay.
Right. And so when it started getting into that aspect of it, that's when it was just like, okay, listen, you know, let's start working with, let's work with your local delegate first and see what we can draft and see what we can come up with. And, you know, and they did some amazing things. And then, you know, and I got pushed to another delegate, and then, you know, come to find out, when it's like every time that I had an issue on this journey to justice, it kind of led us back into the law and led us back to working with delegates. Yeah. So, and everybody that I've worked with has been a blessing to this family. They've all been open arms and willing to help. I'll give you an example. There was, I had a hard time getting their Freedom of Information Act got denied to get his records. Okay. Right. So when the Freedom of Information Act got denied, that's when I had reached out to a delegate I was working with for his family in his district, and he had put me on to another one. Was like, oh no, there's already a legislation being drafted for that. Oh, okay. Right, right. So he was like, listen, get with this delegate and see what you can do to help. And so what I did was when I reached out to him, he said, listen, if you can bring me some testimonies, let's work, and we can get this bill passed because it didn't pass last year. Yeah. That's when I started realizing, okay, that's what we're missing in law. We're missing public testimonies in the communities. That's why laws aren't being made for all of us. For some, but that's what we're lacking. We're missing the public voice. Right, the details, right? Right, all because the details. This is the thing. If we're not speaking up, if you guys aren't sharing your testimony of what you're going through, then at that point, we can't make laws and regulations and rules that are going to protect you. Right. So it really came down to, that's when it was like that light bulb moment for me where I was like, okay, and I started bringing in people from all over that were going through the same information as far as not being able to get their criminal investigation files and having their Freedom of Information Act denied here in the Commonwealth. Yeah. And when I started bringing them to the table, having written testimonies, public testimonies, and everything else, the House bill ended up getting passed through House, Senate, and the governor signed it March 31st. Oh, so okay. It was proof right then and there to show you that, okay, listen, last year it was drafted the exact same way, right? But it didn't have any testimonies on it from the community. Now this year I come in and now we actually have stories, families, mothers who's buried their children, people from the Innocent Project, people who are still in prison. So we have all these real situations that are going on in the communities, and when they're actually speaking out, using their voice, utilizing, saying, listen, what happened to me mattered, what happened to my loved one mattered. You are acknowledging that, look, your life mattered, what happened to you mattered. Definitely, and if anything, we don't let it go in vain, right? We put purpose behind it, you know, and we help, your story will help change laws. And that way it protects thousands of other people here in the Commonwealth of Virginia. Definitely. And so it started off with one family. I got blessed and able to now at the position on the nonprofit sector be working with 5. It started off with 1 legislation. I ended up working with 3. And so at that point, that I just decided that, you know what, I'm here in the Northern Neck. Everybody work in DC. Yes, sir. What's up? I think the original dream of mine was to get out here, get down in Washington, DC, and but working through the community and realizing that I can push legislation through the pain and testimonies of families. That's when I decided that it wasn't best for me to go back into federal. I was going to go ahead and just drop my packet, follow my heart, and run for delegate. So I'm here now, guys. That's what's up. Hey, we glad to have you here at the station, definitely. Absolutely. We appreciate this opportunity to, let the folks get to know you, definitely. So, absolutely. So what you got planned for District 99? What's on the agenda? District 99. We want to know what's on the agenda, what's going on, one thing about, this is an absolutely beautiful district. I thank God that I'm here because the Northern Neck is amazing. It's on the outskirts. You guys the location is phenomenal. Yeah, I like it too. But, yeah, absolutely. So. A lot of culture and a lot of history here. But what I have realized, I've been moving on foot in this district for the last couple weeks, through churches, through food lines, through Walmarts, and I've been trying to figure out what's the common denominator as far as having a multiple, because the way I'm an activist, I tell people I'm an activist, I'm not a politician, and that's what makes me bring something different to the game. So coming in as an activist, I usually take one issue, a whole lot of people, same issue.
Yeah.
And I've been able to do that and get things done and get things changed, and I want to do the same thing here for this district. So I started realizing that there's a lot of issues that you guys here 25 plus years that are unsolved. I'll give you an example. I'm working with someone phenomenal, Steve Bonner. He has a Facebook group with over 10,000 people that all coincide on the issues of the public safety of the Norris Bridge, the Robert O. Norris Bridge. He's been working on that for 5 years. So Steve, shout out to you. I told you I would bring this up to you today.
What up, Steve? Shout out to Steve, man, doing this thing too.
Shout out to Steve. Steve's been working 5 years on this, and the one thing about it is that I do is when you want to come out and you want to pull out your community leaders and you want to take the work that they have been doing and bring public awareness to it, because you have people behind the scenes that have been writing your governors, writing your delegates, working really hard to get things done with the sole intention of saving lives. And Steve has done this for this district for 5 years, trying to bring infrastructure and a new bridge and a new project here for the bridge. That bridge is almost at its lifespan. I've done my research. How do you feel about the bridge?
Hey, look, last time, it's been a while, you know. That's definitely a scary.
If you're praying, if you're praying for you cross this bridge.
Yeah, it's definitely a scary bridge.
Praying for you come back and driving 86 miles around. I know people in this community is going 86 miles around because they're working in Newport News. I'm out here on feet, so I know this is what's going on.
Yeah.
I think with it so close to its lifespan, and I've already done the research, Delegate Cole, shout out to you. He has a huge infrastructure transportation plan coming. Our district is included. He's in Fredericksburg. He's a delegate in District 28 in Fredericksburg. But unfortunately, the bridge is not financed through Smart Scale. And we honestly need Smart Scale for financing. So I think what we would have to do is, I've already started a petition. You guys go on change.org and type in rebuilding Robert O. Norris Bridge, and go ahead and put your signature on that. We have a lot of signatures, and it hasn't even been up a week.
Definitely, y'all go do that.
Yeah, and do that for Steve, because Steve connected with that, and he's working really hard on that. So we want to make sure that we have that voice, and every signature is a voice, every signature is a person, and so please take the time to do that, because we really want to prove here in the Northern Neck that we definitely need a new bridge. I think that's, I would say, top 5. One of the projects I've already gotten my hands on and been blessed to work with.
Definitely.
Like I said, the group has 10,000 people. That should show you, that should say a lot.
Yeah, some people serious.
Right. And public safety is real. And you guys definitely deserve, we have mothers crossing that, trying to get their kids to school and back. And I'm, like I said, the activist is in me is ready to take this to the next level. They've been very patient, working 5 years on it. And I'm definitely going to come in, and I plan on taking that to the next level. So that's definitely in the top 5. Outside of, obviously outside of the bridge, we know that broadband is an issue here. You guys got internet issues here?
Yeah, I've seen that come up. I've seen that topic come up.
I was at the gas station. I was like, I couldn't send a message. My car wouldn't start. I was like, oh my goodness.
It's like no service, right?
Yeah, look, I'm with y'all. I'm out here in the community. I live out here. I got my forever home out here. I know moms is taking their children to school. I know kids from school have to do hotspots with virtual school. My daughter's still in virtual school. And so that's 100%. There's been a lot of amazing bills that have passed last year in 2020.
Yeah, I heard about it.
Legislation and broadband just came to the table. I wouldn't say just came to the table. I don't want to put too many facts on it. What I'm saying is a lot of people in different states have been introducing it to the table starting last year.
Okay.
I tell our district, if we can wait and to see what happens after July 1st, that's when the Democrats have done an amazing thing. We do need to let everybody know that the Democrats do run the House and the Senate right here in the Commonwealth. It's been a long time coming, and this window is open. I'm running because why that window is open, I'm trying to
squeeze in there a little bit, right?
Just a little, right?
Just trying to get a foot in there, you know.
Absolutely. Squeeze in and see what else I can contribute and what else I can bring to the table. That's the ultimate goal. But there's a lot of beautiful things I've gotten done this year already. And enact until July 1st.
Yeah.
So I tell our district, you know, when it comes to broadband, when I work with Delegate Josh Cole and some other amazing delegates, Delegate Chris Hurst, Steve Heredick, be patient. Let's see what got passed and how far it's going to go on our district. After July 1st, I would love to come in and see what hasn't gotten done and make sure that the rural areas, the northern neck is, to me, is considered a rural area here in Northern Virginia.
Yeah.
And so you want to definitely make sure that on the legislation sector that it is very specific that broadband is considered in the rural area.
Yeah,
so if they haven't put that in fine print yet, I definitely plan on coming in and bringing that to the table to make sure that you guys have internet.
Definitely.
I know that's a 15-year promise. Like I said, I'm an activist. I don't know if you guys have seen my work, but you know, if we got to sleep in front of broadband,
Hey, if you got to do what you got to do.
I think I'm gonna teach you guys how to get things done. You know, I think you have to unfortunately be a little bit of aggressive, but that's okay because that's their job. And any elected official's job at the end of the day, coming in this position, my personal agendas have to go aside because we work for the people.
That's
we
right.
work
That's
for
right.
you guys.
That's right.
And so I can't have any intention coming into this and not saying, okay, listen, like I'm gonna do what you guys need me to do.
Hey,
right.
definitely.
Take
People
care of what's
appreciate
best
that.
for you guys. You know.
Definitely.
And the most beautiful part about it is I am now endorsed. Shout out to the National Women's Political Caucus of Virginia. I truly appreciate them. I have turned down 4 other endorsements, and I do want to tell people exactly why that's important to me. I know a lot of elected officials don't make those kind of decisions, but I'm coming to the table, and what I don't want to do is cross over and become this delegate in this position, and then at that point, I owe other organizations legislations, I owe them bills and promises, and then at that point, I can't do for the people.
Right, because
So,
you got to do something else, right? That's how that's how, I love to hear that, so the people love to hear that,
absolutely.
people put the
Run
people
my
first,
fundraising through friends and family
Definitely.
and the community, and that leaves the door open. The National Women Political Society is amazing because they believe in women's rights. They believe in health care for all women, affordable health care for women, and then they believe in affordable child care. I am a mother of 2. I have 2 elementary school age children, so I stand for that. They're the only endorsement that I have interviewed for and accepted because I stand for that, and I stand for all women's rights, and I will always push for that. So I think we need to get to a point where any elected officials, not just myself, but anybody that's coming in this year, make sure that you're taking endorsements that suit who you are and what you're going to bring to the table and what you're going to bring to the table for our communities, because we can't continue catering to all these other organizations, and then when we come down, now we have no leadway to do for the people.
That's right. That's facts. That's facts.
So I'm blessed. I've been blessed of being able to do all of this since I've been coming on, since I came on as a candidate. I did some nonprofit. I just worked yesterday with Love Thy Neighbor Food Bank in King George County.
Okay.
Worked the farmers market the day before. I do want to make sure that these programs stay funded. This is what's keeping your local towns, your local neighborhoods running. And that food bank was only open prior to January once a month.
Man, that's crazy.
Right. And so when you add funding to that, when you can add funding to these type of programs, and then you combine the donation, now they can stay open once a week. I did bring a cookout to that yesterday. That was beautiful. Thank you, Love Thy Neighbor, for having me. It was just nice to be able to provide people with a hot meal while they're able to grocery shop, and it's amazing because they don't have a limit. You can go in there, get as much food as you need for your home.
No limit.
No limit. You register. You can go in, register from 1 to 4. Love Thy Neighbor in King George County. If any of you guys need food, if anybody is in need of any products, toiletry products,
they have y'all listen up.
They have absolutely everything there. I was there yesterday, and I'm hoping I can bring more cookouts and fresh food there while you guys are there. But yeah, and I was there to help register to vote. So I'm just blessed to just be in this position. I have 10 years worth of community work. That's what I do. Doing for the community is what led me to legislation, and I'm not going to change who I am being in this position. We continue to put politics aside, but I do want to be in this position to make sure that laws and legislations are getting passed for the people.
Definitely. That's what people like to hear. I mean,
absolutely.
I mean, that's what we
walk
like
it
to
like
hear.
I talk it.
That's what I'm talking about.
Hey.
Walk that walk. Yeah, definitely. So let me ask you this then. If you could work with some businesses or anybody from the area or anything like that, who would you want to work with and why? Like, you know, let somebody might be watching that might be.
So, you know, I'm 100%, you guys know, I already told you I went to school for entrepreneurship. I have a master's in that, in entrepreneurship management and business. So I'm 100% for small businesses.
Okay.
And I'm naturally mutable. That means that no small business is off the table.
Okay.
I preach, even going to the King George Market and people bringing their small businesses there on Saturday. We got Community Day next Saturday, guys, May 1st, so definitely come out.
Where's that at? Where's that at?
That's going to be in King George County, May 1st, from 8 a.m. to 12 p.m., and it's going to be big. You're going to see, that's your opportunity, you guys, to come out and support a lot of small businesses, all your local farmers, all your local, anybody who pretty much has a small business and wants to come out and set up and be a part of this district will be there. No business to me is off the table. Like, it's important. I think I just want to be in a position to educate other people on how important it is to invest your money back into the communities that you live in.
That's right.
That's what keeps us full circle.
That's what matters.
I've always been this way. I've always done that. I've just never done it as a candidate.
Yeah. But now's the time. Now is the time.
Yeah, so no one's off. Yeah, all small businesses here. Like, I would love to combine you guys, throw a website up there and just educate. You know, if we can combine a District 99, create a website and add all small businesses on it so people can just go in and have access to see where they want to contribute to. I think, you know, and that'll help just educate everybody on 9 out of 10 people use internet. Yeah. So let's just take how people are moving now and let's combine it. Even in a rural area like the Northern Neck, I think we can take this up a notch, you know,
Definitely.
and help people contribute back into all of these communities and small businesses.
So what? How can people act early? Like, is there a way to reach you early? Like, when it comes to voting, any way
early voting started. So listen, if you're not registered to vote, make sure you guys go online and get yourself registered to vote, because we have until, if I'm not mistaken, about May 27th, right? Okay. Primaries is coming up June 8th. I would love to see all you guys out there. It's going to be a big day. Voting starts at 7 a.m. on June 8th, and I'll be running in primaries for a Democratic candidate. I'm the only female. So if you can't remember my name, Jolicia Ward, just know I'm the only
Jolicia.
Jolicia.
Y'all say it a few times so it gets stuck in your brain, like you know.
Yeah. Yep. I'm the only female on the ballot, but I've been blessed to work with 2 other powerful candidates on there as well that are running here in this district. It can only be one Democrat slot.
Yeah.
So we will have to battle it out on June 8th in primaries.
Definitely.
So right now it's all about getting yourself registered to vote. Registered to vote. To me, regardless, this is if I can put the politics aside, the importance of voting. If you guys know the history and where we come, and even as we've come as a culture so far in this country, as far as just even having the right to vote and being able to vote, you know, when they say every vote matters.
No,
voting
definitely.
is your that's your right. You know, that's your constitutional right. That's your voice. You have that right to go in there and make that decision off who's going to be in those elected positions, when you can reach out and you can voice your concerns to them.
That's right. Y'all listen
up,
man.
Important,
There's some important information coming from my girl here.
Yeah.
Like, for real. So I'm listening. I'm just listening, like. But
absolutely. So just at this point, it's important for everybody to get registered. Early voting starting. You can go to the registrar's office. Every county has one.
Okay.
King George County. My house is located in King George, so I've been lucky enough to work with the registrar's team there.
Okay.
And if anybody needs help getting registered to vote, I will come to you. Go on my website, joliciaward.com. Just submit me a comment. I have all the forms. I am trained and certified. I will drive to you and help you register to vote.
She will deliver the work to you.
I will deliver the work to you.
She will bring it to you.
Yes.
That's what we like to hear. That's dedication right there.
Absolutely. I will drive to you and I will help you I will help you get registered to vote and get it down to your registrar's office. I'll help you with the process online. I'm here to just educate our communities and make District 99 the absolute, in the Northern Neck, the absolute best district that it could possibly be.
That's what we're talking about.
Yeah.
That's what we like to hear, man. Like, you know, let's all work together. Let's do big things together and make something big together, you know. So
Absolutely.
definitely. Hey, look, anybody you want to shout out before we get out here though?
I think I did. I was doing all my shout outs in between.
Hold on, Steve.
Right? We got the National Women's Political Caucus.
Okay, yeah. Shout out to the ladies. Yeah.
Shout out to all the local food banks. If you guys want to know about COVID, I plan on doing a lot of great things when it comes to COVID. VaccinateVirginia.gov. Make sure that you are registered to get vaccinated. Here in the Commonwealth, we are in phase 2, so it has opened up to everybody 16 and up. I just got vaccinated. My first shot of Moderna last week, so I'm on there, and I'm waiting for my second shot. So I do, if you are waiting around, at least take the time to be registered to be vaccinated. Take the time to make sure you are registered to vote. And in the meantime, you know, shout out to everybody that's just been look, unity is community. I have not done this by myself. I have been led through this, through the agonizing pain of families to get where I am this far. I walk and wake up every single day with that, and I plan on taking that all the way to the Capitol. So I'm here now, and I want people to understand that if I was able to push 3 powerful legislations that all got passed this year with public testimony and public voice, what do you guys really think I'll do for this district? And I did all that on the nonprofit sector, not paid, right? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. What do you think I'm capable of bringing to this district? I'm here to solve the 25-year issues, 15-year issues that haven't been done. And I'm bringing something different to the table. And
we appreciate that. Yeah,
absolutely. So if you're looking for change, my motto is change is now. Just because I do truly believe that that window has opened, and we are in that process of seeing the change that we've been waiting for over 400 plus years to see. Yeah. So I'm just here to contribute to that, and I hope my legacy goes on the right side of that. And I thank you to everybody that's helped me gotten here this far. And thank you guys for having me here and giving me this platform to just share with you guys, you know, what I'm about, what's led me here, and kind of what I plan on bringing to this district.
Hey, that's what we appreciate you. You know, so you could have been anywhere in the world, but you're here with us. You know, so
I'm glad.
Definitely, we appreciate our girl Miss Ward coming through, man, doing her thing to let y'all know what's going on in the community. Yeah. Look out for District 99, man. Y'all go vote, register. Look out for our girl Jolicia, man. She got some good things going on. And just keep a link with us, man. Also, y'all download that app, Live 365. Search Hot Mix VA Radio to listen to the hottest R&B and hip-hop. And also along with some of the hottest VA artists in the state. You know, just download that app. Check us out. Also, go check out hotmixva.net, the website. And email us at hotmixva1@gmail.com to learn about sponsors, ads, opportunities, stuff like that with us. But I just want to say we appreciate you.
Thank you.
Definitely.
Thank you. I appreciate you guys, and I'm honored to be in this position to help. I'm a humanitarian. That's what I do. So I'm here, and I'm open arms. I got a clean slate, and I'm ready to help.
Yeah. That's what we like to hear. So y'all get in touch with her, man. Find out how to get in touch with her. Ask her questions. See what she got going on. You know, that's why we ask. That's what we here for. That's why we bring this information to y'all so you can know what's going on. But we right, like I said, we right here live at 201 Church Lane, Hot Mix VA Radio. You just watched our girl Jolicia Ward put it down, get y'all the info. So y'all keep a link, check her out, and keep a link with us too. But until then, y'all be safe, and we out.
All right, thank you guys.
Thank y'all.
See things different. I dislike religion too. Jesus taught relationship.
I'm finna back there. I told Shawty bring it back. Let's go. She know the concept. She know what I want. Yeah, by the stove. Cooking some more. I'm by the dough. This dough. AP on my wrist and the glow. I got a Cartier from the 6 and the 4s. This no. I'm by the dough.